So this has been an absolute incredible month for us as an agency. We've managed to scale, we've managed to grow. Our service side is perfectly set up. Our CMO is intact. We hired our CMO. I have been with over 100 plus different meetings with different performance marketers, different people that were so-called experts, but the thing is that didn't fit the criteria, they didn't fit the right discipline, they didn't fit the hard work that it actually took to actually get where we want to be. But within our team right now, we have found our perfect CMO, we've found our perfect UGC manager, we have the perfect video editors, we have the perfect email marketers, everything is set up clear. And right now, the only thing that is stopping us from scaling to 1 million kroners per month is to keep on building on that sales team. So what we're going to do here to basically book more meetings, we're going to have more cold callers. We're going to hire a sales leader that is going to be handling the team, that's going to be handling booking more appointments. We're going to have more cold callers. We're going to have more DM setters. We're going to have more appointment setters booking more meetings. So a little recap. Last month we had 50 meetings and we have a closing rate of about 18 to 25%. So we've managed to keep on scaling, getting more meetings into the business. We've managed to keep on building that sales team at the same time also building the service team, at the same time always building on the marketing team as well. So when you're both building both vertically and horizontally, that is going to allow us to keep on scaling with still having a good profit margin in hand. And what again was really important for me to understand is that if you want to keep people in a long time, if you want to have employees, if you want to have business partners for a long time, you need to pay a higher salary. You need to give a higher responsibility. You need to give equity in your company. If you really want to grow and you want to have people that are loyal to you for a long, long time, you have to risk, you have to bet on people, but of course you need to bet on the right people. But you don't know who are the right people if you don't test and if you don't have more interviews, if you don't have or talking with different types of people all the time. So this is really, really important. This is why I had over 100 plus different meetings before I found my CMO. Sam Owens from school, I believe, he had over 1,000 meetings before he found his business partner. You don't have to rush it. Things take time. So that is something that I learned, and with having this in place, with having our perfect CMO in place, without having our service and our marketing team intact, the service and fulfillment is perfect, it's set up correctly, then you can allow yourself to keep on scaling, to build on that sales team, to get more meetings. So our next goal for this agency, for our agency right now, is now to just put in more input on what works. So for example, right now we are booking 50 plus different meetings with our ideal clients every single month. So our next goal is how can we book 100 meetings every single month? What is stopping us from booking 100 meetings every single month? And if we're generating 100 meetings every single month, we need a closer. We need maybe several closers, because right now I'm taking the meetings. I'm taking the meetings and I'm booking them. I'm not booking them, sorry. We have appointment setters that are booking it, but I'm taking the meetings to close the deal. Making sure that the clients actually fit our criteria, making sure the clients are our ideal customer profile, that we can actually help them. So we basically see if we can actually help them and solve the problem. But in the future, right now, when we are going to book 100 meetings every single month, we need a closer to somebody that actually can do that job again. And a closer and a sales leader. So that is kind of like what we are looking for in our team right now. So we're scaling fast. Our agency is scaling very, very fast. And I'm so excited for it. And I know that within the next 3 to 5 months, we're going to be at 1 million kroners per month. If we decide, if we put in the work, if we are disciplined and stay consistent every single day, we are going to scale there. And for us, it's always been simple. We want to be the most reliable, the best, the biggest growth partner agency for e-commerce brands, info products, and online coaches and different coaching programs out there. And I can truly say that I'm so happy. I'm so excited. We have the greatest team. I can fly out my team here in Dubai, and I'm so excited for it. And we've built a crazy bond, and I'm so excited for this. And what again I think is so important here is that you need to trust your team members. This is something that I learned. If we want to scale, you as a business owner, you can't be doing everything. If you're trying to do everything all the time, you're never going to scale. I see so many business owners that are struggling to outsource tasks. They're struggling to delegate tasks because they feel like they can do everything themselves. They feel like they can do their best themselves. And that might be the case. That actually might be the case. If you are the best salesperson, you know your company the best, it might be the case. But if they can do 80 to even 90% up to your level, that is actually good enough. And that is actually really, really good for the company. You need to be able to trust your teammates, your players, your A players that you have in your team. So this is what I've decided, this is what I've been focusing on. Relying on others. Making sure that they take credibility. Making sure that they take responsibility for their own actions. And they can also clean up themselves. Yes, I'm the business owner. Yes, I take 100% responsibility. But the more you can give responsibility towards your team, the better it is for the company. Right? So this is what I've been working on. This is something that we have been very, very clear on in our agency, that we keep the vision, that we want to become the most reliable, the best, the biggest growth partner agency for e-commerce brands, info products, online programs, and so on. And I can truly say in our country, in Norway, and potentially in Scandinavia, we are there. But we are not satisfied. We are very happy, we're very excited, but we're not satisfied. We are still keeping on growing. We're still keeping building our brands, building the clients, making sure the clients are happy, making sure the clients are scaling every single month, making sure the clients are profitable, happy, and making sure that they're getting the best results that there absolutely is in the market. And that is our goal, that is our mission, and that's exactly what we want to do. So how are we going to scale? We're going to keep on building on the sales team. We're going to book more meetings. We're going to close more clients that fit our criteria. All right. And then we're also going to have the best service and fulfillment, best communication out there, best service, best results, best following up with the clients, making sure that the clients are getting the exact same results that they were expecting, that the exact same results that they want. And that is what we're working on every single day. And for us to keep growing, we need to keep on building those two things. It's not about doing the newest thing. It's not about innovating the next Facebook or the next Apple. It's about building on what works, doing more of what works, doing it better, and then you can start to think about new things. So our plan to keep on scaling, we will just continue doing what we're doing the best and doing more of it, 10xing the input, 100xing the input, doing more of what is working, doing it better, and then start to think new. And also my plan, what is really, really important, if you want to scale your business, Alex Hormozi speaks very, very highly of this. It's called maker time and managing time. So the point is, for the business owner, if the business owner can delegate and outsource all the tasks in his business or his or her business, that will allow him to focus on new things. If everything is outsourced, to the manager's time, the sales closing, the setting up the appointments, the service delivery, everything is outsourced for the business owner. The business owner has now time to think about new things, being innovative, having new services, setting up new softwares, setting up new ad copies, maybe not ad copies, but new creative ideas, be more innovative. And that is exactly where you want to be as a business owner. You started this business, most of you business owners, you started this company because you wanted to have freedom, you wanted to be creative, you wanted to be working on things that you want to do. You want to create, you want to build big shit. Sorry for the language, but that's like 90% of business owners, they start because of that. They want to build something, they want to create something. And for you to be able to create again and not be a slave in your own business, you need to make sure that you're outsourcing and delegating these tasks so you can start to be innovating again. Because there's so many business owners that are flexing, yes, I can work whenever I want, I can work wherever I want, but a lot of business owners, they are going from 9 to 5, then working to 8 to 8, because they're working too much. They don't have freedom of their own business because they need to work all the time, and that is not a good business. If you are working 24/7 every single day, all the time, all the year, and you haven't delegated, you haven't outsourced the tasks you need to outsource, then you don't have a good business. If the business is not running without you being there, then you don't have a good business. A business that you can sell, a business that you can exit, doesn't only have to rely on the business owner. If the business owner can take themselves out of the equation and the business is still keep on growing 5%, 10%, 20% every single month, then you have a very good business. And then again, this is our plan, to keep on scaling. What we are doing, what I am doing, I am actually writing down every single task that I'm doing every single day. So when I get ill, maybe I get ill 1 week, one day or a couple of days, and I can't be able to work for some reason, right? I can hand over that exact task, that exact SOP of the exact things that I'm working on. I can hand that over to my most important team member, and that team member can do that exact same job that I was supposed to do. And now the business will scale without me being there. And that is what I truly believe. From 0 to 1 million a year, $1 million per year, it's all about finding things that are working, doing more of it, doing it better. But doing it from $1 million to $10 million per year is about clear systems. It's about having the best team. It's about having the best A players, making sure that you have the clear systems around you and the clear SOPs for everything in the company, and making sure that you're tracking basically everything so you know exactly what to do, what is working, what is generating you the most amount of money, where should you spend the most amount of your time and money and resources and effort. And if you've tracked everything, you can basically hand over that paper, you can hand over the SOPs for the people to do it for you. And that is exactly what we are going to do in our company. And that is our vision, that is our goal. And for us to keep growing, we need to build on these systems. So yeah, that was a little recap on the last month and our exact plan to keep on scaling for the months to come.